Tonight, health officials are investigating a possible mumps outbreak at the Harris County Jail after several inmates came down with symptoms.
Mumps is a contagious viral disease that could have lasting health effects. Lauren Tallarico is at the jail tonight. What else can you tell us, Lauren?
Well, the sheriff's office says that 10 inmates are showing symptoms of the mumps. They are all in quarantine tonight. Although mumps is rarely deadly, the CDC says it can cause meningitis, deafness, and even infertility. The CDC also says that it's not that rare anymore, although it used to be. It's a disease that the CDC says a vaccine decreased by 99% here in the U.S., but in recent years, mumps cases have come roaring back. From 1989 to 2005, a few hundred cases per year were reported to the CDC. But since 2006, there has been a sizable uptick most years, often reaching in the thousands. Mumps is prevented by the MMR vaccine, the same vaccine we use for measles. Although mumps isn't usually considered deadly, it can cause infertility and deafness. It passes through saliva droplets, meaning it's airborne. A person is the most contagious the first 5 days after symptoms develop. Symptoms include swollen glands, fever, headache, and muscle aches. This year, Texas has had more than 300 mumps cases already, including from an outbreak at a Harris County ICE facility earlier this year. Right now, Texas has the highest rate in the country, along with Pennsylvania. We should know for certain by tomorrow if the Harris County Jail is dealing with mumps, because that's when those test results are expected to come in from the health department. A lot of people wondering, what can you do to prevent mumps? Well, the CDC says the best prevention is 2 doses of that MMR vaccine. Mia?
Lauren, quick question for you. Is the possibility of an outbreak affecting visitations?
Nope, not right now. Right now it is business as usual. So if you have somebody you'd like to come see at the an inmate you'd like to come see, it is just regular visiting hours.
All right, Lauren Tallarico reporting. Thank you so much.